connecting the world around us. We are the general trading company, Marubeni. The grain market is becoming ever tighter as the world population increases and developing countries grow rapidly. Marubeni has spent many years building its own logistics route, a powerful tool in the global market.
The key to the grain business is the organization of logistics routes and the creation of as many combinations of production and consumption areas as possible. It may seem like we're just trading grains, but the ultimate deciding factor is logistics, moving grains from point A to point B.
The global strategic point for grain trading is the United States. All the world's grain trading information is gathered at Marubeni's control center here on a real-time basis. Traders carefully observe the ever-changing situation of production areas, logistics, and consumption areas, arranging pieces like a puzzle to respond precisely to customers' needs. The cornerstones of the network connecting the production and consumption areas are the large-scale grain export terminals. One of them is Portland's Terminal 5, one of North America's major export bases and one of the largest export terminals on the West Coast. Freight trains over 100 cars long continuously bring in grains from inland production areas to the series of soaring grain elevators. Then the grains are loaded into gigantic ocean-going vessels anchored there and shipped all over the world. In 2004, Marubeni formed a strategic alliance with ADM, one of America's largest grain companies for production, import, and sales.
ADM works to connect the harvest to the home, transforming crops into vital needs of food and energy. Marubeni has a strong global network and domestic network. Through a coordinated effort of respective logistics and grain procurement handling expertise, we are able to reduce costs to our customers, ensuring the best price for their commodities. Since then, we've strengthened our relationship in a variety of ways, including a recent joint venture for ocean freight cooperation.
The grains are then exported from the export terminals to consumption areas around the world. Tokachi Port, Hokkaido. In 2010, Marubeni constructed a giant grain silo park in Tokachi Port. This is expected to revolutionize the livestock feed logistics of the entire region of Hokkaido. In Asia, due to the ever-growing GNP of the Chinese market, import volumes of grain have increased, and the country has become the center of Asian and Southeast Asian markets.
The Chinese market in grains is one of the most important markets for us. Currently, China is importing 45 million tons of soybeans. They exceed the total import volume of Japan for all grains, 30 million tons with soybeans alone. Therefore, we have formed a comprehensive alliance with China's Sinagrain Group.
Marubeni has also foreseen the increase in flour demand and invested in Shanghai's bakery chain, Christine Group.
I believe another key to the grain business is the trade volume. To increase our volume, we plan to expand our marketing and distribution routes not only to markets in Asia, but also to Eastern Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Our vision is to be on par with the grain majors and increase our grain supply bases throughout the world.
Marubeni is connecting the world with a strong network. In 2008, Marubeni acquired a 30% share in both the Esperanza and El Tesoro projects from Antofagasta in Chile. This is one of the largest copper projects in the world and an excellent project that had captured the attention of the world's major resource companies.
Marubeni's total investment for the Esperanza and El Tesoro projects was $1.9 billion. At the exchange rate of the time, this was 200 billion yen, approximately 1/4 of our company's total equity. In the resources business, from time to time, we are faced with big decisions regarding future projects. Of course, there is risk with all investments. However, we believe the biggest risk is not to participate in such a project.
Marubeni did not succeed in this massive project simply with its offer price. Antofagasta chose the company because of our dedication to the project and the reliability of our past record.
Our relationship with Marubeni began as business partners at the Los Pelambres copper mine. And with the mutual trust cultivated through the long-term relationship between both companies' board members, we have gathered momentum to further expand our businesses. The result is our current partnership at the Esperanza and El Tesoro copper mines. When we implement a new project, the most important qualities we seek in a partner are a similar sensitivity and viewpoint as us in such issues as the environment or our relationship with the local communities. As our partner company, Marubeni's quick decision-making in every field was a crucial element in the environmental assessment survey and in acquiring financing from banks around the world.
El Tesoro copper mine is already producing 100,000 tons of copper metal annually. Also, the copper ore mined and refined at Esperanza is transported to port via a 147-kilometer-long pipeline. It is then shipped to many countries around the world, including Japan. Marubeni's participation in the Esperanza copper mine led to copper supply to all smelters in Japan. In turn, this has contributed to the strength of the project's financing. The Esperanza Copper Mine project was awarded a 2009 Project Finance International Award.
PFI is one of the famous awards in the industry. We believe the Esperanza project received its award because of the excellent nature of the project itself and its ability to finance the massive $1.05 billion amount. As a result, we believe the industry's trust in Marubeni has further strengthened.
The important points in the resource business are the ability to discern risks and opportunities, and the personal skills to cultivate trust between people and between companies.
Marubeni is connecting countries in a stable partnership. The giant Taweelah Power Generation and Desalination Complex, providing the electricity and water for Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates, is one of Marubeni's IWPP projects. Marubeni's power projects business continues to succeed overseas. Where does its current strength come from, and what is the future direction of the business?
The origin of Marubeni's overseas power and infrastructure projects began in Asia, based upon our leading role in the implementation of EPC power plant delivery there. With this EPC, Marubeni has focused on proactively leading and coordinating the overall contract. I think this experience has led to the success of the IPP business of today.
Since 2000, Marubeni's power project and infrastructure business has expanded from Asia into the Middle East. The beginning of Marubeni's rapid growth in the region was a water transmission scheme in Abu Dhabi. This project was highly praised by the Abu Dhabi Water and Electricity Authority. Then, in 2005, Marubeni won the massive $3 billion Taweelah B IWPP contract, signing an agreement to sell electricity and water over 20 years.
ADWEA is the authority responsible for the water and electricity sector in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. When we request a privatization project, we start evaluating the companies presented according to their scale, experience, and financial strength. We have high regard for Marubeni's past record of success in a wide variety of projects, as well as its financial strength. The main aim behind this privatization program is to transfer knowledge and know-how to the Emirate of Abu Dhabi.
Currently, Marubeni owns overseas IPP assets in 21 countries. In 2009, a financing agreement exceeding $2 billion was signed for the Schweihat S2 power generation and desalination project. In Asia, Marubeni has demonstrated its financial strength in the purchase of Singapore's largest power company, Senoko Power Project. These projects also received PFI awards in 2009.
We also aim to enter vertically integrated power generation businesses, such as in the Bahamas and Jamaica. Furthermore, we want to proactively participate in such fields as renewable energy. Marubeni's power projects and infrastructure business will not be content with one fixed business model, but will continue to seek out new fields.
Marubeni is connecting the past and the future with constant innovation. Connecting the world around us. What should we connect next? It is our calling to find the answer and change the world. To make a more prosperous world for the next generation. Generation to generation. Marubeni.